Work is one of the sneakier addictions because it makes you feel like you're doing the right thing. You can feel good about yourself as you grind yourself into the dust and feel better than everyone lazier than you as you slowly lose sight of why you were working in the first place. When you're working, you don't have to face the fact that you can't sit in silence for 5 minutes by yourself, and when you try, your demons come out to play. You can hide from all of that by telling yourself you'd rather go to work and rest is for losers. But no matter how good you feel about your work ethic, if you do too much, then eventually, it will destroy you.
This is the best way to budget as a family. First, write down both your incomes per month. Next, make 3 sections for your expenses, one for both of you, one for your partner, and one for yourself. Next, start writing down shared expenses like rent, electricity, and so on, and expenses that you pay separately. Now calculate the total, take the shared expenses and divide it by 2, and calculate your separate expenses. Finally, subtract the expenses from income to find the leftover for you both. In this example, we have $1,700 left over. You can save $1,000 every month and have $700 left over for fun money.
People are going to constantly judge us, whether we go after big dreams or do nothing. We're going to be judged. Either way, if we sit on a couch all day, our parents and our friends are going to be, "You're lazy, do something with your life." If we go chase after the most audacious dreams we have, a lot of people are going to attack us and try to bring us down. So we might as well go do something with our lives and say thank you for the feedback and move on.
Are you happy?
Am I happy?
Yeah.
Sure. Sure I am.
Why?
Why? Because I'm alive. I'm here today and I'm alive. That's why.
If you had one message to tell the entire world, what would it be?
Calm down and live your life. That's what. Calm down and live your life.
When are you gonna compare yourself to somebody who has it shittier? I love people who are like, I like comparing myself, Gary. I'm like, okay, stop comparing yourself to fucking Beyonce. Compare yourself to somebody who's got it shittier than you. Like, I don't understand why people compare themselves to the 1% of the 1% of the 1%. There's 8 billion people on earth. If you had the luxury of having a phone and the ability to sign into this room right now, you're already beating by far more than half the world. Everyone's crying about what they don't have instead of being grateful for what they have. The easiest way to be unhappy is to compare yourself to somebody else.
There's 1.8 billion 8-ounce servings of Coca-Cola products sold every day. Now, if you take 1 penny and get 1 penny extra, that's $18 million a day.
I'm not recommending that people buy stocks today or tomorrow or next week or next month. I think it all depends on your circumstances, but you shouldn't buy stocks unless you expect, in my view, you expect to hold them for a very extended period and you are prepared financially and psychologically to hold them.
Michael Jordan said in one of his interviews, when they said, "You're unbelievable, you're the greatest basketball player of all times. Tell me about that." And he says, "Well, you're just mentioning the successes." But he says, "For me to become the greatest basketball player, I missed 9,000 shots. Does it make him a failure? No. We all fail. It's okay. What is not okay is that when you fail, you stay down. And winners will fail and get up. Fail and get up. You always get up. That is a winner."
You guys remember, if you want to be successful, learn from the other people's mistakes. Don't learn from the successful stories. Successful stories they make, don't listen to them. There are a lot of reasons behind it. Learn from the mistakes, the other people. No matter how smart you are, you will encounter these mistakes. You learn from mistakes not because you will be able to avoid mistakes. You will able to, when these mistakes come, this suffer comes, you know how to deal with it, how to face it. The book I want to write, if I can, is Alibaba 1001 Mistakes. This is the most treasurable things that in my life. In my life, it's not how much we achieved, it's how much we gone through the tough days and mistakes.
You don't need to wait to be a bank to get other people's money. The money that I put in real estate, that is other people's money I'm putting in real estate. I had a guy yesterday say, "Man, how can you put 60 million in a deal?" Dude, it ain't mine. It's like, what do you mean, you raising all? No, dude, I went and sold stuff, people gave me money and I put it in the real estate.